and welcome to KNTV. I'm AJ.
And I'm the kid.
And we're back.
Yeah, we're back. What a crazy couple days of football here. We just got to talk to you. You know, we're geared up once again to talk Eagles with you, talk football with you.
They won.
They won.
They won my bracket.
His entire bracket is not quite busted, but it's okay. So we're here to go over our brackets, see what happened. You know, we're here to talk about the next round and predictions and whatnot.
The first game we have was the Patriots and Titans.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that wasn't hard. We both picked the Patriots. We were both right on that one, as you know.
I was so surprised that they won.
I mean, how...
So surprised.
Didn't we sound so certain that the Titans at least had a chance?
They smoked. They got smoked, bro.
They got smoked. Was it 35-14, right?
Yeah, 35-14.
35-14, that was
How did they score 14?
I don't know.
I thought Marcus Mariota was gonna pass 3 more touchdowns to himself. That was crazy.
He needed. We talked about this before the game, saying that Marcus Mariota needed to have 300 passing yards and 5 touchdowns all to himself.
To win, yeah.
But
enough of that game because that was obvious.
Yeah. Moving on to the important game here, the Eagles and Falcons. Now, you see, Joe is happy right now because he got his pick wrong. He wanted the Eagles to win secretly. I couldn't
admit it though, because I know as soon as I said, "Hey, I choose the Eagles," losing automatically, they were gonna lose.
So I wound up with the Eagles, as you guys know, and he picked the Falcons. But you know what? It was a good pick because the Falcons were a good team. They are a good team. But, you know, just our Eagles, yep, they choked a little bit. What
never quite got over that hump after they lost to the Patriots.
What did you think about the game?
I mean, it was messy and scary.
Yeah.
In the first half, I mean, Nick Foles looked god-awful.
Yeah.
And I was fully expecting us to lose because everything that could go wrong was
going wrong.
Yeah. You know, Nick Foles looked like crap. The running game wasn't there. JJ had the fumble right off the back.
Oh gosh.
There was the punt that happened where the Falcons just got it right back.
Yeah.
After the defense. The defense of the Eagles, though, for the most part, did a really good job.
Yeah.
I'll give them credit for that. But then, you know, second half comes around. Nick Foles finally started to make the passes he needed to make. We didn't get any touchdowns. Well, I mean field goals.
We had the one touchdown with LeGarrette Blount running the ball.
Yeah.
But I thought it was a great game. The Eagles played well. You know, they did what I said they needed to do, defense and focus on the running game. They did. The run-pass options with Nick Foles worked perfectly. It took a little time for him to get into it and for him to get comfortable.
Yeah, I think it was just jitters.
I think so.
Know? I mean, he had barely played that many games, and all these people are on him like, "Oh, Nick Foles, he's gonna suck." Yeah. I think he just settled into his own thing in the second half.
Yeah. Which was a good thing for Nick Foles and for us.
And for us, yeah. Okay, so now we have today's games. We have, as I predicted, Jaguars beating the Steelers in Pittsburgh. Called it.
That was one crazy game.
I didn't think it was going to be that high of a scoring match, but I called it.
That was a shootout if I've ever seen a shootout. Big Ben, he had 5 passing touchdowns. 5 touchdowns. And they still lost. 45-42. That was crazy.
It was pretty crazy. And what did the Jaguars do?
They Blake Bortles themselves to a win.
Yes, they did.
Instead of Blake Bortlesing their way to a loss,
they Blake Bortled their way
to a win.
Into a win, meeting the Patriots. And I won't spoil you who I'm picking in the next game. That's for later. But yeah.
But yeah, that was a good game. That was a strong game by the Jags. Definitely looked a lot better than I expected them to, and
Blake Bortles looked really good.
He did. He did look
really good.
Their whole offense looked complete. Their defense didn't look good. That was a question for me.
It had its moments, but they can't play that way against Tom Brady. They're going to get smoked if they do that again.
My thing with them playing Tom Brady and the Patriots is that you know, AJ Boye, as good as AJ Boye is, he was covering. He was absolutely blanketed on Antonio Brown 2 times. 2 times he was just all over Antonio Brown, and Antonio Brown still managed to haul in 2 touchdowns.
Let's not take away from the fact that that's Antonio Brown.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
Arguably one of, if not the best wide receiver in the game right now.
Yeah, completely. But you know, it didn't matter how well he covered him. Antonio Brown still had it, and you know that Tom Brady with Gronk and
I mean, he's not going to be on Gronk though.
True, because it's a tight end.
Yeah.
But I mean, the point is, it's Tom Brady.
Look, I know they have Tom Brady, but none of the receivers Tom Brady has are as good as Antonio Brown.
That is true. Moving on to the last game, and almost as called the most exciting game of the entire weekend.
Woo!
That Saints-Vikings game.
Man, that game was crazy.
That game
was crazy.
Oh.
Well, okay, so I was texting him because I was at my house, he was at his house, and we were texting back and forth while the game was going on. And I was telling dude, this game's over. The Vikings have got this in the bag. Halftime, it was what, 17-0?
17-0 at halftime.
And the Saints looked god awful. I mean, they had one drive where they were like, they were picking it up, and then Drew Brees threw that interception. Well, he didn't throw an interception. It got tipped and run into the hands of Anthony Barr.
Yeah.
But man, I thought it was over. But man, that second half was crazy.
That second half was absolutely insane. The Saints come storming back, as everyone saw, managed to take the lead at 21-20 in some unbelievable fashion.
Out of nowhere, dude.
The Vikings charge back down the field, get a field goal, 23-21. The Saints charge right back, under 2 minutes to go, charge right back, take the lead back at 24-23, and here we are. Case Keenum down on, what was it? He was down on his, 20. They started the drive at the 25. Penalty
Something
knocks
like
them
that.
back to them 20.
Yeah.
Then they get a couple of pickups. They're at the 40-yard line.
Oh, their own 40-yard line.
Their own 40-yard line, yeah. And then all of a sudden, it's like, okay, there's 4 seconds left on the clock. The game is over. It's not happening. Or however.
No, there were 14 seconds left on the clock, and you're just like, there's no way because they have no timeouts. Obviously, it's past the 2-minute warning. It's like they have to throw a pass and get out of bounds.
Yeah.
Automatically, that's the first thing. All right, because if they don't, if they throw a pass down the field and it's caught and it's tackled inbounds, they literally have almost no chance of getting all the way down and spiking it before the clock runs out.
Or running a play at all.
Yeah, at all. One of the biggest NFL missed tackles of all time.
Yeah, that tackle, that I don't know what.
I don't know what he was tackling, man. That was bad.
That was very bad. But
man, he's a good kid. He's young. Obviously, he's a rookie.
Yeah.
Nothing against him.
Williams, right?
Yeah, Williams. But you gotta make that tackle, man. I don't
know what he was.
I mean, I saw the replay of that. I don't know what he was tackling.
He looked like he was ducking out of the way of contact.
Basically.
I don't know. You know what? It doesn't matter. That Stephon Diggs.
He's a good corner though.
He is, yeah. But that Stephon Diggs walk off.
That was crazy.
Crazy. Here comes rant time though. Rant time, big time.
Rant time for the kid.
Rant time for the kid, big time here. Because I think he doesn't agree with me. Making them kick the extra point or run another snap after the game is over. It's over. There's no way the Saints are going to win it. They've left the field, and you make them come back on the field to play a snap. They didn't have to, but they did. That was by far the stupidest moment in sports history I have ever witnessed, I believe. Honestly.
In sports history?
In
all
sports history. I'm talking in sports history where the rules are being enforced. Making a team come back out onto the field of play after the game is over.
And they're already gone.
They're gone.
They're off the field.
To play a snap.
Well, almost all the Saints were gone off the field.
To officially end the game. That is the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
How can it be stupid? It's the rules.
Yeah.
They have to. Okay, look. That's happened in games before. Now, they did say, I think ESPN tweeted out that this was the first time that had happened in a fourth quarter walk-off touchdown happened in the playoffs. I think that's what they said. Something like that.
Something like that.
Now, this isn't the first time it's happened. It's just the first time it's happened in the playoffs.
Yeah, like there was like the miracle at the Meadowlands for the Eagles with a walk-off punt return.
Yeah. Now they still had to kick the field goal for that. And see, the reason that he's so upset is because it's a playoff game, and the Saints just got
eliminated.
So it's a big deal. I mean, it's not look. I'm just saying it's not the dumbest thing, only because it's technically the rule.
Technically.
Okay, I've seen way dumber things. Maybe not by rule standards, but I've seen way dumber things in any of the sports than that.
And I guess technically, if we're talking straight rules, what is a catch is technically still the stupidest thing.
That is technically the dumbest thing.
So I'll pull back on my comment. It's not the stupidest thing, but I'm still upset over it because it ruined it for me. It ruined the moment. It was like, wow, that's crazy. Stephon Diggs, walk-off touchdown, and the crowd is going crazy. And
people
it's
rush
like,
onto the field.
People rushing onto the field, and no, this wasn't a Bama, winning moment, beating Georgia with a walk-off touchdown. No, this was, oh my gosh, the Vikings have won. But wait, there's more. We need to play one more snap of football.
Like Billy Mays.
Like Billy Mays.
But wait, there's more.
And the commentator summed it up perfectly when he said, this was the most anticlimactic ending. He said something like that. He was like, the most anticlimactic end to a great game. Because it was. Field goal, walk-off touchdown. Back and forth, and then you make them come back out and play a snap. I'm sorry. Okay, ran over. I'm done.
I think that's all for this video.
Yeah,
that was our little kind of breakdown of the 4 games that happened over this weekend. We will have our picks for the next round in another video, so make sure you check that out.
Yeah.
As always, leave a comment in the comments.
Yeah, leave a comment.
And
subscribe.
please, yes, subscribe.
Subscribe. We're looking for subscribers. In our first 3 videos, we were just doing it for entertainment purposes, really.
We're looking for subscribers.
Now we're looking for subscribers.
Where are they?
Yeah, no.
Anyway, yeah, so.
Anyone can do it. It's really easy. There's an application at the bottom. It's a big button that says subscribe. All you have to do is press it, and I think you got the job. If you're willing, that is. I mean.
Anyway, yeah. So anyway, yeah. End of this video.
Like, comment, subscribe.
All that good stuff.
Do your stuff. But for now, that'll be it for us. And you ready?
Round 3?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.